Hi, my name is Kim Young. I'm an account manager at TransUnited. This is our recap of the Molson Coors expansion brewery project. This particular project for Coors, we opted to move it in 10 lots. So we had different shipments coming in at different times to kind of space it out. We knew what we were having, we knew what tanks were coming. They're not loaded in truck in Germany. It's my understanding they are loaded on barge and they are floated down a waterway to the port of Antwerp, which is in Belgium. There, they are loaded again. Once the vessel has completed its loading, they begin the journey across the water to the U.S. It's at that time we are given notification that, okay, the first lot or whatever lot you're on has been completed, it is loaded, and is expected to leave at this time. And they will give you an approximate time into the port that they are choosing for items to go to. In this case, it was the Port of Houston. It takes about 3.5 weeks for the journey across the water to get from Germany to Houston. Once it arrives, we then can begin making our appointments. We schedule those for pickup, and that is based on what our discussion has been for delivery. It was obviously our intention and always our goal to meet our customers' needs. They had specific dates of delivery that they wanted for particular loads, different items, and so we accommodated them with that information and loaded our trucks. Once the truck is loaded, it began its route out of Houston to Golden, Colorado. Depending upon the load size and what restrictions maybe the driver may have had, it took 2.5 to 3 days of travel for it to make its journey to Golden, Colorado. We would get in our position there and we'd be crane offloaded. Some went to a laydown yard there on site. Others went directly onto the pad. So their new home was already laid out for them. They went right from our trailers right onto where they were going to start producing and doing their part in making Coors beer. The largest tank would have been 66 foot long, 18 foot 11 inches wide, and 18 foot 11 inches tall. Coming in as a close second, it's wider. However, the one thing that I have learned with being here over the years is that it is much easier to go wider than it is to go high. We did move tanks that were around 21 foot long, just under 21 foot wide, but they were only 5 or 6 foot tall. So width greater, but nowhere as tall. If there is anything at all that we as a company can do to serve you, give us a call at 219-762-3111, extension 244. I would be happy to discuss with you any opportunities that you may present, or look us up online at transunited.com.